And the Raptors with some changes. Porter Jr. comes in for Young, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Fred VanVleet. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Then there's Gary Trent, then there's Otto Porter, and it's the closer in at the 2. Trent finds Siakam. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Martin, he's checked in for Butler. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting three-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now. No question. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Here's the franchise. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, sure. Thanks for that.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And the Raptors making a change here. Birch is checked in. Pass to the closer from deep. And the Raptors get it back. Oladipo against Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Porter mixing it up inside, drawing the foul.
He's off on the first. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Chris Boucher. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Now at the line, Caleb Martin.
First free throw is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Both good from the line that time. Trent with it. Pass to the closer. Here's Birch. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Kicks it to Hero. And here's Oladipo. Here's Wade. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. The Heat have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
So it's Toronto now. A 12-point game. Pass to the closer. Offline with a 3. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's the franchise. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
And he was dominant. In their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And Toronto calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers. Give it up for your Heat Youth dancers, everybody.
Here's Trent. Out to the wing. Here's the closer. Tries to break his ice. Misses off the left iron.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Hero. 4-3. He drops it from range. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
To stop the run. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the middle. Here's Oladipo. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Pass to the closer. Takes a 3. That one drops. And it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit. And nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Second personal foul. Now at the line, number 14.
And he drops the first. Van Vliet's checked in for Trent. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to the closer. Boucher outside. Lets it go from 14. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Birch. Birch has got 7 points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Pass to Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
A strong all-around talent, relatively still young and still growing. Porter getting himself to the line.
Porter hits them both. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's the franchise. He's guarded by Birch. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul. Now at the line.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Now here's Van Vliet. 14 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami. Boucher up top. Pass to the closer. Three-pointer. Miami grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Down low. Oladipo. Great D that time from Porter. That'll do it for the first half. Heat out in front. They lead by 14. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They're getting to the line a bunch, and we know that. Being aggressive, not just settling for long-range jump shots and threes. There's a relentless nature to this basketball team, and we saw that in the first half. We'll see if they keep it up.
Jack, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 14. They've got Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Wade in a shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Pass to the closer. Puts up a three. And they'll get another chance.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Back to Birch. Here's the closer. Fires in the triple. 14 points for him.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Back to Adebayo. With the tip. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 13.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to the closer. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Wade. Cranked it in off the glass.
People don't talk enough about the handles of D-Wade. He makes it look easy.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
For 3, they get it back. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
That one's off. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes. BA.
And the second free throw is good.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Pass to the franchise. Back to Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's the closer. Misses the jumper.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Team foul. Now at the line, Bam Adebayo.
That one misses.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
And he's good on the second. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Trent outside. Here's the closer. And the Raptors miss again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And Toronto calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Trent. Here's the closer. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Toronto.
That free throw misses.
Number 25.
Good on the second one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Wade, guarded by Trent. Here's Wade, 11 points in the game. And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Siakam. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Siakam's got 19 points.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's the closer. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto.
Thaddeus Young.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Trent. Tipped. And they're able to recover. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Breaking into an All-Star team like Lowry did, man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, BA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his teams, they are winning.
To the inside, Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Adebayo's got 15 points. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Young. Trent outside. The three. The rebound by the franchise. Miami with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Raptors shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Toronto calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to...
Porter against Butler. Now here's Porter. He's closely guarded. Boucher passes to Van Vliet. To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Birch. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 9 points in the game.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
To the paint. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Oladipo. And the Heat lead by 19. The Raptors shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Porter. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Otto Porter.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. Here's the closer. Boucher outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Shoots over Hero. Van Vliet misses. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
To the left side wing. Shot is up, deflected, and he recovers it. The Raptors need to get off a shot, and finished off by Boucher.
From super close range, Chris Boucher. The coaches love seeing that one.
Here's the franchise, covered by Boucher.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pass to the closer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Butler. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Lowry just checked in for Miami. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam's checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the franchise. Covered by Boucher. The franchise. That's good.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Looking to end this cold spell. And that one is hammered home.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. And so it's the Miami Heat ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's the closer in at the three.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish. The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Trent outside. Pass to the closer. Lets it fly. And that one's long for Miami. They've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And it's Butler with the jam.
He's been aggressive all night. Butler's gotten himself into a rhythm, and the defense has no answer.
Here's the closer. Now here's Trent. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball. These calls can...
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
Birch, he's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Fred Van Vliet.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Lowry. Shot to end the cold streak. Barnes, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Out to Lowry. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, "Coach wouldn't let me be me," too easy?
Well, B.A., I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in an organization. Those are the organizations. And individuals that usually succeed.
One thing I know players are happy about, the number of back-to-back games is way down from just a few years ago, Smitty.
Yes, indeed, B.A. About a decade ago. About a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters.
Siakam pulls down the board.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to the closer. Knocks down the step-back J. He's got 19.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way. A turnover.
And here are the Raptors now. Now Barnes. Pass to the closer. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Oladipo outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Pass to Flynn. And here's Barnes. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Jovic. Can't get it to drop. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam outside. Here's the closer. And the Raptors miss again. In transition, here they come. Pass to Oladipo. Here's the closer. Inside, Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Toronto shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. The closer is good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's the franchise. He's guarded by Birch. Pass to Oladipo. Lowry outside. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. The Raptors making a switch here. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business. This is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Here's the franchise. Pass to Wade. Butler with the ball. Here's Wade. Clock at 4. Here's Lowry. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 11. Van Vliet against Lowry. Now here's Siakam. He's covered closely, and the shot goes. Siakam's got 21 points in the game.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside Porter. Pass to Siakam. Trent outside. No good that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Wade. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in...
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Raptors. Josh Jackson, 1.
That one misses for Jackson. And it's Miami's ball.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And what a huge performance it was for the franchise.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Jackson on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo. And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Raptors. Wilson.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Siakam. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, it has been a match made in heaven here in Miami. Does this feel like home for you yet?
It does, man. I love this city. I think this city loves me as well. And I want a championship here. We got a long way to go, but it's possible.
The city loves you back, Jimmy. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
She ain't feeling no stress. Nah. I'm like, come here, baby, sit on my lap when your hand through my dress. She not feeling me, sit Felix, come like frenemy. Like Oliver Twist, she... Yeah, get set, they ready, we steady beat. Special miss, what's the recipe? I give her like 4, give me 10 of me. She want the best of me. I'm pray that she... She don't wanna love on me, she don't wanna love on nobody.
Now, as someone who's hit legend for so many years in a row, what were your initial thoughts when you saw the legend requirements for this year?
The first thing I saw was the 100,000 points. It just, my eyes, you know, like a cartoon, it like, wow, okay, that's a lot of points. I'm going to have to ball hog this year. And then I saw the rest of the requirements, 500 games at GOAT. I'm like, okay, that's doable. The season quests, I'm like,
like I'm about to park, I'm going through it out. Can't wait till my doors is crazy how life they live like a drive. Wait till you figure out you need.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Anthony Simons came in as a shy teenager. He said, people here have seen me grow up. Even those around me tell me, man, you've come a long way. You're becoming a man now. I'm coming out of my shell. I've grown a lot, and I'm out of the quiet stage. Now, I'm much more talkative. Kevin?
He is, and his game, David, speaks volumes by itself. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, D-Wade out there with Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Butler. And it's the franchise in at the four-man position. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Peyton. Nurkic is out there with Wallace. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's the machine in at the small forward.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season, and in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons, and Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to the machine. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Well, we know, Brett, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard, but immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's the machine. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got... .2 points. Peyton outside. Passes it to the machine. The long distance three is buried. The machine's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so right this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Lillard against Wade. Wallace, the pass to the machine. Fires from 18. A rebound by the franchise. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. Lowry finds Adebayo.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside, Payton. Here's Wallace. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. A second chance effort. Lillard misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wade passes to the franchise. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now the pass to Wallace. Softly drops in the floater.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
The franchise can't hit. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Wade against Lillard. Nurkic, the pass to the machine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Wade. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
And the franchise gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to the machine. Here's Nurkic. That one's not going to go. Break D that time from Adebayo. Here's the franchise, covered by Payton. Wade against Lillard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Payton dishes to Nurkic. Back to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. The machine. That's good. The machine's got 9.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Butler pass to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Bam's size, along with his athleticism, that could be a big problem on the interior.
Grant, he's checked in for Wallace. And for Portland, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trusted he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Wade misses. Portland leading. Grant kicks to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Over Wade. Wade with the block.
Dwayne Wade, the best shot-blocking two-guard this game has ever seen. Add another one to the total. It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a new group in for the Heat. Caleb Martin's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Max Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Tyler Hero in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's Strus. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Poked away. Here's Payton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes to the machine. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
So for the Trailblazers, Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the machine. Josh Hart comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Simons in for Lillard. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
for your Blazer Dancers.
Heat on D, trailing by 2. The pass to Hart, deflects the pass, and that one goes out of bounds. First touch by Oladipo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here's Simons. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Winslow. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Strus. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Simons, the pass to Hart. Back to Simons. To the inside. Winslow. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
How about Winslow carving out the opposition on the glass? That's a smart, high-energy play.
Here's the franchise. The rebound by Grant. Portland leading by 4. Pass to Simons. Back to Grant. Down low. A nice shot by Simons.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. That's just an emphatic throwdown there.
That one reverberated throughout the building. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Grant kicks to Simons. Oladipo against Hart. Simons surveying the D. Grant gets a wide open look. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Strus missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Portland?
Shooting 1.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And for Portland, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Back to Grant. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. That's tipped. 5 to shoot. Here's the franchise. Defended by Hart. And it's Martin missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now, here's Grant. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's the franchise. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The franchise has got 9.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Simons against Hero. Over to the left wing. Left side, Grant. No good with the layup. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by one. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
It's dance time in Portland.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference. And
a different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Jeremy Grant comes in for Wallace. And it's Simons in for Payton. The franchise is checked in for the Heat. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's the machine in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard the pass to the machine. Lillard against Wade. Lillard outside. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10. He can climb out of the hole.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
Winslow's checked in for Portland. Martin's checked in for Miami. Earl comes in for Kyle Lowry. Martin the pass to the franchise. Out to Wade. Stolen. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to the franchise. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
Pass to Simons. And here is Grant. Knocks down the 3 ball. Grant's got 5.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
The Heat trail by 3. Here's Wade. That shot is off. Nice D from Lillard. Winslow kicks to Lillard. Here's the pass to Simons. Here's the machine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
3rd personal foul.
Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hart's checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Back to Simons. Lets it go. And it's Miami with the rebound. The franchise has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. That ties the game. 12 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Simons against Hero. Now, here's Simons. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot. Winslow, the pass to Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Spruce with it, now guarded by Winslow. Pass to the franchise. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Portland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
It's dance time for them. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Here's Eubanks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Winslow kicks to Hart. To stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Grant dishes to Winslow. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Grant. For the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Grant's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
To the middle. Here's the franchise. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
The Trailblazers shooting 41% for the game. Now Simons. He's got 6. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's the franchise. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Heat have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
At the line for one.
There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Passes it to Hart. Now Winslow, covered by Martin. Grant outside. And the pass to Hart. Wade with the defensive effort. Miami leading by 5. Strus with it. 5 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Justice Winslow.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. No good on the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Big round of applause for your trail. Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what's got the offense working?
Well, finally we were able to get some stops. We were able to get a couple easy ones in the open court, and a little bit more patience to try to get something at the rim.
We'll see if you can keep breaking them down in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much of the perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Fans having a big round of applause.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Lowry out there with Dwayne Wade. And there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's the franchise in at the 4. Pass to the machine. Here's Lillard. Pass to the machine. Fades back. The offensive rebound. Nurkic in the post. He's guarded by Adebayo. Another shot. Pocket 6. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Wallace.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game. Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Wallace, the pass to the machine. A three-pointer off the mark.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Heat.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Over to the wing. Here's the machine, defended by Butler. The machine, that's good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Out to Wade. Shoots over Lillard. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Payton. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's only a 5-point Heat lead.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Passes it to Payton. Back to Lillard. The pass to Nurkic. Over Adebayo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Payton. Takes it off the glass. Payton's got his third basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lowry kicks to Wade. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Outside, Payton. Back to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team get... It's a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Winslow's check in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Pass to the machine. Pass to Grant. Hero against Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. At the line.
Simons is not going to back down offensively. He just plays with aggressiveness. He's a guy you have a hard time not fouling.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's the machine. Portland again missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help his team get in a great rhythm.
Gary Payton is checked in for Anfernee Simons. Strus passes to Adebayo. Here's the franchise. Rob. Grant surveying the D. Passes it to Eubanks. He kicks it to Payton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo. Got rebound number 8 now from the night. Miami again taking it over.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. The Heat also changing it up. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Max Strus. The machine passes to Grant. Sinks the... Grant's got 11 points.
That's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. The scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first place votes for most improved player. And that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off. And he's desiring to get better.
Nurkic, the pass to Grant. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Hero against Payton. Hero no good. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. The machine passes to Payton. Hart with it. Grant outside. The pass to Payton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your
and the first one drops.
Gary Payton the second. 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Heat with the lead. Hero passes to the franchise. Drops in the layup for 2. The franchise has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Tyler Hero picks one up. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
At the line,
and you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
11 seconds left in the third. Hero finds Wade. Down low, it's deflected. Nurkic with the steal. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Miami ahead, up 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Wallace. Peyton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's the machine, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
First team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers.
Free throw good, Wallace.
Taking 2 shots.
Wallace hits 2 free throws.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Portland trailing here. Here's the machine. And they recover it to take the lead. Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
The Trailblazers shooting 43% from the floor. From the arc. He gets hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's the machine. No good on the 3.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, we're going to have some conversations here side by side. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Wallace. A rebound by the franchise. The franchise is... Here's Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Second chance shot. Nurkic trying to get open. Here's Wallace, and it's Wallace slamming it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters. After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Lillard from outside. The shot comes out, and Miami the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the shot goes in. 18 points for Dwayne Wade.
Defense is all over Wade, but he's able to push past them and get the finish.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to the machine. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 3. Wallace with another miss.
And one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The machine, and it's Miami with the rebound. The franchise has got rebound number 15 here tonight. And he dunks it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Peyton outside. Pass to Nurkic. Here's the machine, defended by Butler. Here's the machine. And a miss there on the triple.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Trailblazers trail by 7. The 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. The machine passes to Peyton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwayne Wade.
All the officials are all over that one.
No good on that
line for Portland. Gary Payton II.
So he comes up empty, missing both. The Heat leading by 4. Shots good by Butler.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Lillard. Payton outside. Back to Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
He's perfect from the line this time. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
It's stolen by Wade. Drops in the breakaway layup. Wade's got 20.
Well, nice to see Dwayne Wade doing some of the things that remind us of a young Dwayne Wade out in transition this time.
Lillard, the pass to Payton. Here's the machine. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Driving inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Trailblazers trail by 10. The pass to the machine. Wade against Lillard. Here's Payton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
4th team foul.
That free throw, no good.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
The Heat leading by 9. Lowry passes to Butler. And the franchise gets it to go. The franchise has got 38 points.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Lillard misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half. They've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead. And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Heroes checked in for Kyle Lowry. And both free throws good for Wade.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Wallace outside. Takes a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. And yes, it's good.
You love the way Lillard moves the ball and uses his body to shield it as he gets in there and gets bumped.
Here's the franchise. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The Machine's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. No good from Payton. Miami leading by 8. Now here's Butler, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now a timeout called by Portland. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game.
Hey fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancers. Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancers. Hey fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, the franchise.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Outside, Payton on the wing. Wallace fades. Rebound by Butler.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
2 shots.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, you don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that for years. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. And it's Portland with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Over in the corner, Lillard. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got his 5th assist in this one.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And the Heat call time here.
Your Trailblazer Youth Dance Team. One more time, fans. Your Blazers Youth Dance Team.
Heat leading by 7.
Miami ball starts
the franchise passes to Weber, and that one good. Wade's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Wade is doing what he does best, finding the cup, playing with that relentless energy on the offensive end.
And it's the machine missing.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Another steal. Outside, Peyton. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Lillard with the run.
No fear as Lillard approaches that shot.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're up by 7. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Wayne Dedmon's checked in for the franchise.
Wayne Dedmon. Miami ball.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
Just trying to get a team win, trying to impact winning. You know, that's what it's all about. My teammates got my back like I got theirs. So we're just going out there and trying to do our thing.
It was very visible there down the stretch. You looked like yourselves and got the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
try to tap in. Transaction, y'all just get money in the past tense. I can name 10 mad right now that I came up rapping. I'm a leader, the money turn me to a boss. Bigger than coming, how did they gon' fall? I'd have been set up by I used to love. I put the trust in man in the club. She just wanna skip a young thug. I'm telling you what it is, I'm talking about what it was. Here you got, but everybody got, just put this like, oh, out the window. Oh, see the around my eyes, those ain't my friends. No, oh, tell me how you wanna give it up. Oh, about love, I'm standing on big trust. Whoa, it's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep. It's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep. I get no sleep.
Clyde, Devera. It's gonna make for a hard cover. DJ Drama.
Overseas, baby. Overseas, baby.
So with the different things that you have to do to reach legend, what are some of your favorite things that you went after in season 1?
Oh, definitely the events. I wanted to get as many events done in the first season. So I played a bunch of servers of the mobile event, played pretty much all Dime Time Dunk Fest.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, the Warriors had an unusual opportunity, retain a championship core while adding star-caliber youngsters. To maximize their success, the team has invested heavily in player development. That requires some changes in the coaching staff, but Brian, the new energy and the ideas have been a positive.
All right, Allie, thanks. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Greg.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on. Rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. We've got Kyle Lowry. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. And for the Warriors, Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's B-Train in at the 4-man position. Pass to Curry. Now Wiggins. And here is Thompson. Here's B-Train. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Wiseman. The kick out. Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Wade. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Chalk up 2 there.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Wiggins. Here's B-Train. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to the franchise. And here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Tipped. Wiggins outside. Outside Curry. With a 9-footer. Got a piece of it. The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the paint. Wiseman with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's B-Train. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Dubs.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Here's the franchise. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Wiseman. Back to Thompson. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to football.
Wayne Wade at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Golden State has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Has to be Train. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3.
Start the game. Looking to step it up.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Poole, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Pass to Wade. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Adebayo, that's good.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
Poole with the ball. Back to Curry. Here's B-Train. Poole left side. Here's Wiseman. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's the franchise. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A title-winning point guard. Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Betray. Outside Curry. That three's off the mark.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's the franchise. Wiseman with a steal. Poole up top. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to the franchise. Now here's Butler. Stolen by Wiggins. Here's Betray. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Betray. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors? Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Checked in for the Warriors. Here's Hero.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry. One shot.
And here in the first, they really are hitting their free throws.
29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Strus. Here's the franchise. Green covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Golden State. They're on a 16-5 run. Betray. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
He gets it in there. Dedmon's got his second. Bucket of the night.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment.
The Heat, 24. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game had... It's not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's the franchise in at the power forward position.
We all know Clay can hit this. His accuracy from the mid-range is a reliable option, to say the least.
Here's the franchise. He had 40 points in the win against Portland. Six on the shot clock. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And the Warriors shooting a nice 50% for the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Green's got his first points of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Driving to the basket.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Thompson. Poole outside. Hero against Thompson. From 13. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Number 14, taking 2 shots.
And no luck that time either.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Difficult situation for Miami. And he drives in. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Shooting for Miami, number 14, at the line for 1.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Thompson. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. To the wing, right side. Here's B-Train. And again, no good by Golden State. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's the franchise. Pounded by Wiggins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one belongs to Wiggins.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Number 14, at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
I like how he's upped his aggressiveness here, finding ways to get to the line in this second quarter.
Pass to Wiseman. Thompson outside. Here's B-Trade. They grab their own miss. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Yeah, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Here's the franchise. He's got 16. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Has to be Trey. From 11 feet away. Goes up again. Doesn't go that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. They shoot again. And he lays it up and in. 12 points for him.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him. And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. Here's Betray. The jump hook. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Wade. He has 6. Here's the franchise. B-Train clears it away. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Wiseman. It's hauled in by the Heat. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchups. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's the franchise.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Thompson outside. Thompson draws the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's Miami now. Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
The shot by the franchise, no good. Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Wade. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Now here's Wiseman. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
It was good to see Andrew Wiggins make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue.
Well, Wiggins didn't just get an All-Star selection in 2022. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And they're doing everything they can to put this game away before the final buzzer sounds. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, what was your impression?
It all starts with their shooting. And they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Warriors shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Wiseman, then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's B-Train in at the 4. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Curry against Adebayo. Pass to B-Train. The rebound by the franchise. And Miami has possession. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Here's Adebayo. Now Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Pass to Curry from deep three-point range. B-Train. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Drops in the layup for 2. Butler's got 5 points.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Thompson outside. Now Wiseman, hounded by Adebayo. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Heat basketball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And for the Heat, they're shooting it at 52%. Here's the franchise. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Thompson. And here's Wiggins. And he lobs it up. B-Train, no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Butler with the ball. Hounded by Wiggins. Here's the franchise. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for Miami.
And he makes the first.
14 at the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. The Warriors have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Has to B-Train. Looking to get it going. And he can't get that one.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
From 8 feet away. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one belongs to Wiggins.
No debate there. He got
Shooting for
hammered.
Miami. Number 14 taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Fires, top of the key. B-Train, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Curry passes to Thompson. Now here's Wiggins. Three-pointer. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Miami calls timeout.
And the Warriors lead by 13. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Lowry. Pass to the franchise. And here's Curry. He's got 11 from outside the arc. The rebound by the franchise.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's Wade. Here's the franchise. He has 29 now. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Back to Curry. Adebayo against Wiseman. Now here's Wiggins. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. That's tipped. Adebayo with a steal. Here's Wade. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. 11 points in the game.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Pass to Wiseman. Thompson with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's B-Trey. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Wade, defended by Thompson. Back to Lowry. Here's the franchise. Off target at the rim. Pass to Wiggins. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Lowry. Shot's good by Thompson.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates. He's been pretty careless with the ball. 4 turnovers is a stat you do not want next to your name.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Strus, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Lowry. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Hero. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. And Miami with a change here, too. Martin, he's checked in for Wade. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Here's the franchise. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Timeout.
He's got 31.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors next team.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
You're not going to speed him up. Even when you get aggressive guarding Thompson, he stays in control. He's just so tough to cover.
The shot by the franchise, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Entering the NBA can be a difficult challenge, and age can add to that challenge. Jonathan Kuminga was just 19 years old when he stepped onto an NBA court.
Boy, being so young for his
Substitution on the court.
Poole, the pass to Curry. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 14 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Third personal foul. Shooting for Miami, number 14.
That free throw no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Has to be Trey from the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A huge 24-point lead for them. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Then there's Butler, and it's Wade in at the small forward position. And the 75 list came out last season, the top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team, dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So, to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And
substitution on the court.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's the franchise. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistake.
Substitution on the court.
Has to be Train. Wiggins against Butler. Fires from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One foul in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Well, the NBA has gotten tougher on flagrant fouls. When you see instances where guys get hurt, they miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ, or no?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Edmonds checked in for Miami.
Substitution on the court.
Curry passes to Wiggins. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Wiseman. That shot missing. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. A shot to stop the drought. And Butler with the lay-in.
And Butler doesn't fear anyone, especially when he's looking to score this close to the rim.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Wiggins, outside Curry, lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's the franchise. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot.
Substitution on the court.
Curry against Lowry. Left side Curry. On the wing, Curry. The three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, and the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, well, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 13-5 run. And there's the lob. Very pretty alley-oop.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
For Miami, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Here's the franchise. B-Train clears it away. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to B-Train from 20 feet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the franchise. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers. He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Lowry outside. Pass to the franchise. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Here's the franchise. Defended by Thompson. The franchise. That's good.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Thompson outside. Wiseman inside. Hounded by Adebayo. And it's Wiseman missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Wade, defended by Thompson. On the break. Pass to B-Train. Yep, count it. He's got 26.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The Warriors have gone 7-14. Here in the fourth from the floor. Now here's Thompson. And here's Wiggins. Takes the three. Adebayo grabs the board.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
The franchise, that's good.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Outside Curry. Back to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Has to be trained from behind the arc. The shot no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's the franchise. Misses off the right iron. Lowry against Curry. 1:44 left to play in the fourth. Wiggins against Butler. Back to Curry. From downtown. Wiseman inside. Lowry against Curry. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Pete Trade.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Pass to the franchise. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
15 foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he drops it first. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. A big group substitution here for Miami. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Moody. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Moody. Outside, Green. $18 feet out. And the Warriors get it back. Now here's Looney. Here is DiVincenzo. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Safe trip back home.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.